If you've seen a video of me playing a Super Mario World ROM hack, there's a chance that you might want to play one yourself. But honestly, I don't think you should start with these hard hacks. Thankfully, there are a bunch of hacks out there built on the easier side of things, and others just made to train a player on how to play the game of Kaizo.
Finally.
In this video, I made a list of my 5 favorite Kaizo ROM hacks for beginners that will set you up for success on your journey into Kaizo Mario. You should play these in order, and by the end, you'll be able to tackle this. Get there! Gah! Gah! Which brings me to my first hack you should start with. Learn to Kaizo / to learn to Kaizo. Learn to Kaizo and its spiritual successor, to learn to Kaizo, are in my view the best spots to start with learning Kaizo tricks.
Your average speed is not 36, it's actually 35.8, and the bullets move at a speed of 32. So because you move faster than the bullets, you actually have to do small left rights. So you notice, well, if we hold right the entire time, you go faster. So that's why you gotta do small left rights.
These hacks take common obstacles in Kaizo and set them up into one-room challenges, allowing you to repeat them over and over until you get them just right. From shell jumps, to disco shell riding, to spring tech, and everything in between, you're gonna learn it all. And the single room design allows you to maximize your time practicing, letting you focus on single tasks until you get it perfect. If Kaizo ROM hacking were a school, this is for sure those massively important preschool years. You'll learn how to hold a pencil and share your toys.
Pretty simple, right?
Which leads us to our next hack. Kaizo Kindergarten. Made by renowned Kaizo creator Pangaea Panga, this hack is the most comprehensive learning hack ever put together. Not only does it teach you all the tricks needed to become one of the greatest Mario players around, it goes the extra mile and explains why each trick works the way it does. It breaks down the science behind each trick, providing you with normally invisible knowledge reserved for testers and programmers.
So shells kicked when stationary move at 46 speed, which is slightly slower than max running speed. This means you can barely outrun a shell. So, for example, I kicked it. So you can see I'm cashing the shell very slowly. Very slowly though.
When I first played Kaizo Kindergarten, I had already performed Kaizo Mario multiple times at Games Done Quick.
All right, now I want to show you guys something. Just to show you how douchey Panga is.
Wow, what?
Hold on, wait. There we go. Yeah, so.
But this game gave me, an experienced player, an incredible new understanding of the inner workings of Mario, allowing me to take my game to the next level. And not for some decently punishing final tests in the game, this would be the ultimate and only tutorial ever needed. Kaizo Kindergarten is truly a hack that every Mario player should play, regardless of skill, if they want to get better. Whoa, where did you come from? The next hack on our list, Quickie World 1 and 2. Created by Valdio, the Quickie World series has become the most played Kaizo ROM hack in all of Mario, and for good reason. Shit. Red coin equals danger. Why is it even there? Like, that's... I'm probably the only douchebag that's gonna fucking fall for that. The only one. It's a beginner-friendly, heavily checkpointed romp that also stands as 2 of the most polished, fun Kaizo Mario games out there. This should be the majority of players' first real Kaizo hack, as the series features forgiving checkpoints, steady increases in difficulty, and top-tier fun level design that makes it perfect for anyone's first real Kaizo game. Here's the trick though. You should actually start off with Quickie World 2 and then move back to Quickie World 1, as the sequel does a really good job of using a player's natural rhythm to push them along at their quest to becoming a Kaizo master. Barb is jealous of my perfect pronunciation of classic items. Is that DGR? Yo, shout out to DGR. Which brings us to Akogare. Akogare? 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 Akogare. A decent step up in difficulty from the Quickie World series is Akogare, or as I like to call it, the regrab games. By far the most important trick you will need to master in Kaizo Mario is the regrab. A trick that involves precise timing of letting go and regrabbing Mario's jump button in order to complete low, long jumps. These jumps are everywhere in Kaizo games, and Akogare puts them on full display. This game is the perfect step up from the Quickie World series and a true test of your skill. Once you can beat Akogare, you are officially a moderate Kaizo skill level player, meaning there's only one step left to take. I gotta talk about some honorable mentions. I would be doing a disservice to you if I did not talk about some of the harder non-Kaizo hacks.
This ROM hack is sketch as hell.
Hacks like the jump series provide an extremely deep challenge, while not requiring you to know how to shell jump or do any Kaizo tricks, but challenges you in a way that is a great in-between from the original Mario World game and your intro to Kaizo. There are also beginner Kaizo hacks like Baby Kaizo and Super Calm World that provide fun, Quickie World-like challenges. Then there's always just jumping on Mario Maker. And while it features different physics, the ideas will be the same and provide a base for the skills needed in Kaizo Mario World. What I'm thinking... No. With that said, what is the hack that takes you from the student to the teacher? In my opinion, that hack is Super Dram World 1. Sure, there are newer hacks out there. There are more polished hacks out there. There are ones with less trolls. But in my opinion, Super Dram World 1 is still the first truly hard Kaizo game that you should play. Featuring a completely vanilla skill set, this game will do a tremendous job of making sure you know each and every skill needed to beat any Mario Kaizo game out there. It'll force you to learn the patterns of seemingly random enemies like the fishing boom, test your shell jump skills, put your ability to regrab to the test, and most importantly, troll you and frustrate you to test your patience, which is probably the most important quality a Kaizo player can have. If you can beat Super Dram World any percent, you can honestly beat anything.
$100 donation from Deliverance. I like speedruns.
Time's gonna be coming up when we see Peach here.
Once Peach comes out of the clock tower.
Take damage.
Thanks.
Time.
There we go.
And if you really want to prove yourself to the world, take on Dram World's Extra Star World levels. They're as hard as anything out there in Kaizo today.
Shit! Ah!
Once you conquer these games, you'll be ready to take on anything in the world of Kaizo Mario. The only thing standing between you and beating the hardest Mario games ever created is how much free time you have and how much patience you have to keep trying. Good luck, and let me know your progress in the comments. And when you're ready for a real challenge, check out my top 5 Kaizo hacks of all time. Like and subscribe.